So in this video, we'll be taking a look at all the indices, the broader market analysis. This is the S&P 500. It has made a all-time high. Um, this right here is the Russell Index. It has not made a all-time high. It's playing catch-up, almost there, not quite. Um, Next up is Dow Jones Industrial Average. This one has made another all-time high. This is a Nasdaq Composite Index, another all-time high. The red line's actually the 2000 dot-com bubble high. If you look at the monthly chart, you can see this. It's this dot-com bubble high, which is the red line. And the white line is a previous high from 2015, and it has penetrated through that as well, so it's making all-time high as well. Only index that has not made an all-time high that is very noticeable is Dow Jones Transports Average, and even with the collapse in the oil prices, maybe it has to do with the weaker economy and so on and so forth. But for some reason, this has not kept up with the other indices into making all-time highs or something near it. Thing to notice is that Dow Jones Transports Index is going into a squeeze, which for those people that don't know, a squeeze is when the Bollinger Bands go inside the Keltner channels. Um, Bollinger Bands are the green line, the red lines are the Keltner channels. So when the green line goes inside of the red line, think of this as maybe a hairband, where you pull the hairband back, and when you pull it back, it seems so calm and quiet. But when you let go of the band, it snaps, and so much pressure and energy is released. So this is pretty much the same thing. When this squeeze fires, a lot of energy is going to be released, and we don't know which way it's going to go. My guess is it's going to be to the upside because it's hitting certain levels. That would be my, if you were to give me a coin, either pick heads or tail, I would say I would pick the side of this going up instead of going down, but I could be wrong. Just to give you guys examples of the squeeze setup that I'm looking at, we can go back in the past and look here in 2014. So this right here is another squeeze. Green line going inside of the red line, and when the green line exits the area inside the red line, which is right there, look at how it just fires up. That momentous move right there, boom. Another squeeze area right here, and look at how it fires. Another squeeze right here. This one's more of a slower sell-off, but nonetheless it's a squeeze. Another squeeze right here, green lines inside of the red lines, and look at that sell-off. So yeah, this thing's going into a squeeze. I'm guessing it's gonna fire upwards. How do we play this? So the Dow Transports Index makes up of 20 symbols, which are these. Some well-known names like American Airlines, Delta, you got United Airlines, UPS, you got FedEx. I will be doing a video on this next week, showing you guys some of the good setups that might be coming up because of the squeeze right here in the Dow Transports. So stay tuned for that. Another thing I wanted to highlight was consumer discretionary, a ratio of consumer discretionary sector with the S&P 500, which is right here. Consumer discretionary is sector is pretty much anything where a consumer uses discretion before buying. So something like a big ticket item, something like maybe clothing, maybe a washing machine, a television set, or even a car. So big ticket items. Anytime this line is going up, that's good, because it means that the consumer discretionary is rising faster than the S&P 500, which is a good thing. And anytime it goes down, means consumer discretionary is not leading this rally, which is bad. So if you look at it, look at this, this red trend line, which is charted, which is plotted from way back in 2008, the bottom in 2009, 2008. The bottom one's in 2009, but that whole after the crash, there's bullish divergence here too in the RSI. If you take a look, so it has broken that trend line. That's something to watch out for. This might be a warning signal, and along with transports, maybe they both roll over, or maybe they go up. We don't quite know. We'll see how this squeeze fires. That's probably going to set it up. I think a likely scenario could be that because we're in September as of right now. This is September 2nd that I'm recording this on. That we could see a market sell-off in the end of September, maybe October, because the markets aren't really pricing in a Donald Trump presidency. So maybe polls shift and Trump. It looks like Trump might win, and markets panic because he wants to impose tariffs and all these protectionist views and so on and so forth. We might be looking at a sell-off then. So there might be a October sell-off or something of that sort. Maybe end of September, something like that. So yeah, just watch out for that. And transports, I will be making a video next week, potentially showing some really good setups. So yeah, thank you.